Good morning, everyone.
Here we are.
That's right.
We
And
are
here
here.
you are.
It's hard to believe it's Friday already. It's like, where did the time go?
Oh, gosh. And it's already August also.
I know. That's the other thing. It's like, my goodness.
I don't know how we managed to even think that we have, any time during the
I
day
know.
at all. Like, I always think in the morning, oh, my goodness, I've got all day to do this one thing.
That's right. Exactly.
Have you noticed how that one thing is the only thing that doesn't get done?
That's right.
Right?
Yes. Yes.
I don't know what that is. I
Yeah,
think we all have that.
I have my calendar and I write things that I want to get done each day. So far, all week, I haven't done anything on the list.
Isn't that fun?
So
That's so depressing.
it is. So I'm thinking today I'm going to ignore everything else and do that one thing that I want to do.
I know, there's a thought. And
Yeah.
really, that means sometimes ignoring people, which is very hard.
It's very hard ignoring my emails. I might not even turn them on today.
Well, you know what we have discovered is that when we have emails, we tend to want to go to them right away
Absolutely.
because there's people waiting, right?
Yeah.
But I think what we have to do, just like you're just saying, we turn them off in the morning. We don't
Yeah.
turn them on anyway.
Yeah.
When we first come in, and we just actually start on the actual work of designing,
That's right.
laying out, charting, all those
Yeah.
things in the morning.
Yes.
And then in the afternoon. So don't expect your emails to get answered immediately
No.
anymore.
No. Because I have been trying to do that and it
doesn't stop.
doesn't, yeah.
There's always more emails.
Always more emails. It's always nice to hear from people.
Oh,
but-
yeah, that's true. And we do really appreciate it. Like,
Yeah.
this is not a complaint or
No.
anything. We have to be disciplined
That's right.
and just do emails at a certain time
Absolutely.
instead of all through the day.
That's right.
Because that's what we do. We hear the
Yeah.
ding.
Yeah.
And it's like, what?
Stop doing what you're doing. Look at the emails. And then it takes forever to get back to what you were doing in the first place.
Exactly. So we're just easily distractible.
Yeah. And
Good morning, Loretta. Oh,
the
sorry.
other thing is I have to stop looking at Facebook during the day because I tend to
Exactly.
do that too.
We have to do
Yeah.
that lunch
Yeah.
and on our off time.
Absolutely.
Or even like because it's business, it's not
Yes.
necessarily your off time, but still, you've got a project and you're looking at
Yeah.
Facebook. Hello.
That's right. You get
So
lost
easy.
in Facebook and before you know it, half hour has passed and
Actually, the Facebook group that we've got here is so exciting.
Absolutely it is. I just want to see the next new butterfly. It's like, very addictive.
Exactly.
So
Good morning, Lorraine.
Good morning, Lorraine.
Or
Hello,
rather,
Loretta.
yes, good morning for you too. Mhm.
Yeah.
So I hope that you're still awake and that you had your coffee and early sleep and that you woke up in time.
Exactly. It's probably what, 12:30 for you, Lorraine? I think we ask this every time, but I think it's 12:30.
Yeah, we'll get it yet.
Yeah.
We'll get it. Hello,
Okay.
Martina, Stella.
Hello, Martina.
Ciao.
Yeah.
Nice to see you this morning. And
Kathleen. Good to
Hello.
see you, Kathleen. I heard you had a good vacation, so that's nice.
Yes,
at the
and your
beach.
biscuit is gorgeous.
It is beautiful. Hi, Margaret. Good to
Margaret,
see you.
This is the first time for a while.
It's
so
been
good-
a while.
glad
Yeah,
you're here.
exactly. Oh, see,
Hello, Mom.
my mom's here, but let's see if she's actually saying hi.
But we know she's
Yeah,
here.
yeah, that's right. Exactly. Good morning, Donna. Good to see you. Foggy in Berkeley again, is it?
Donna, how come it's
Yeah.
always foggy in Berkeley?
It's because they're right by the ocean.
But we're
and-
right by the ocean.
I know, but I'm not too sure why. My sister always, when she lived up in Port McNeil, always had fog too, and she was right down by the water.
You
so
have to be right exactly in the, well, to me, the wrong place as far as fog goes.
That's right.
Hello, Linda Marchand.
Exactly.
Hello.
Hi,
Tricia.
Tricia. Good to see you.
Happy August.
Oh,
And hello. Oh, you're
oh,
in
that's
Chilliwack.
right, Mom. I forgot you were going over there this weekend. I hope you have a good time. Say hi to everybody at the reunion.
Say hi to Dad, too.
Yeah. Say hi to Dad too. Yes.
You're my mom and dad now. And Carol says, we're fine.
We're
thank
good.
you."
Thanks, Carol.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks very much for asking. Deborah Trimble.
Yep.
Raining in Virginia. I bet that's a nice change.
Yep.
We almost had rain.
Oh, I had rain at my house last night.
Oh, we didn't have any.
Didn't you?
No.
Yeah, no. I had just gotten to bed and I heard the noise. I'm like, is that rain
It
outside?
was so exciting then.
It was. And I'm going, did I close my sunroof on my car? so I got up to check. Yes, thank goodness I had. So, but yeah, it really was raining. So no rain out here, hey?
No, 20 minutes away and no rain.
No rain.
Hello,
Wow.
Cynthia Tenney. Good afternoon to you
Good afternoon. Or yes.
And
Serena,
too.
good to see you.
You are you Scandinavian?
Oh.
Because you look like my cousin in Finland. You are so clever.
Well, yes, I am. My maiden name was Hilmo, and I'm Norwegian descent, but I had some person tell me one time that my last name was actually Finnish, but I was always told I was Norwegian. So
that's why you're a finisher.
That's why I'm a finisher, yeah. And what's really funny is there was a picture in one of Janice Love's Hardanger book, and I think it was Basic and Beyond. And there's a picture in there of people dressed in their, authentic costumes with Hardanger on them. And one of the people looked like my dad. So,
that's funny. Really? You'll have to show me.
Yeah.
Well, that was a good question. Yeah. Thank you. Lorraine Paul says, no sleep before watching you. Oh.
And it's 12:30 a.m.
I bet you're yawning and have some milk, hot milk, and you'll get to sleep right away.
Yes. Well, we'll put you to sleep in no time at all. So, hi, Margaret. Good to see you.
Hello, Margaret.
Yeah. Hi, Vaughn.
Oh, wonderful to see you too.
Good to see you, Vaughn.
Mm-hmm. Haven't seen you for a little while.
It's been a little while.
Glad to join.
Yeah. Hi, Sandy.
Can't stay. Oh, well, shopping with your husband, that's not easy.
Yeah.
So good luck with that.
Good luck. Yes. Have fun. Put a smile on the face. So
have a great weekend yourselves.
Drag him to all those clothing stores, and then he'll never want to come with you again. So,
Marty, it's good to see you.
Hi,
I'm really
Marty.
glad to see your face. In fact, I was thinking about you this morning, thinking, I wonder if Marty's coming today, and there you are. So thank you for coming and joining. Donna says, this butterfly stitch along has been the best.
Yeah.
All the results have been fabulous. Isn't that the truth?
That's the truth. Yeah.
Honestly, I just love all the colors.
Me too. Yeah. The different variations, and it's been lots of fun to see.
And all sorts of different, you call them variations. All the different ways that people have finished them.
Absolutely.
Put this on the bottom. No, put something else on the bottom.
The different buttons people are using.
Fabulous.
Fun.
Fabulous. I can hardly wait to make the photo album so you can see them all together.
Yes. Hi, Jennifer. Good to see you.
Jennifer Gowan. Yeah. Yay. Donna says she gets fog because they're right across from the Golden Gate Bridge.
Yeah.
Oh, so it basically covers the bridge. I see. I did not know that. Because, of course, we've got the ocean right here, too, but we don't have the Golden Gate Bridge.
Yeah.
So
nor the fog.
Nor the fog. Well, sometimes they do.
Not until the fall.
Yeah, that's when we get
the fall.
That's right.
Like September, late September, October, we start getting fog.
Okay, Marty's message is really funny. It's
yeah.
Beautiful in Iowa, which is awesome. And it says, I'm 2 days older than last week.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you get it?
Her birthday was a couple of days ago.
Last week.
Yeah.
Oh, now I get it. Happy birthday. Congratulations. You made it this far.
Yeah.
And now you got a whole other year to enjoy yourself.
That's right.
Be wonderful. And say hello to your little doggy, too. Joy says, good morning, everyone. Still waking up at 2:30 a.m. in Australia. Looking lovely this morning.
Thank you.
I bet you look lovely, too, even though it's 2:30 in the morning. We can't tell how you guys look.
That's right.
It would be really fun if we could have, like, this whole thing.
Interaction.
Wouldn't it?
Yes.
We wouldn't, of course. Well, we'd all talk together.
We
at
would.
the same time.
Exactly. And it might be a little distracting to have all these little windows popping up all over the place. So,
but it would be fun.
It would be fun. I might get confused, but it would be fun.
I was just thinking that I think Zoom does like 10 at a time now.
Okay.
I'm not quite sure. There probably are some that they sit, like people will join in. And then you see their little thumbnails on the side somewhere. Okay. And then the only person only one person gets to actually talk at a time.
Right.
And you have to do like on Jeopardy, you have to hit the button so that you can get in. I think that's how it works.
Now that sounds like a fun thing to do.
Gina says, geez, we have been having some really gully washers. Oh, that's a great term. I know what that means then. Great seeing you too.
Yeah. Good to see you, Gina.
Yeah, and all the storms, I just can't even believe what's happening out east.
Oh, absolutely.
And I'm sure everywhere else in the world, there are lots of different kinds of weather. But here, it's the same.
Yeah.
Like we've had the same weather as
We've
we've had.
We've had the really nice mild temperatures, sunny days, mild temperatures.
What's really funny is our usual July is hot. Well, for us, hot. Okay,
Yes.
80, 85 for Fahrenheit, and 20, 22 or so in July. And so that's been about the same. But we've had really hot days in June.
We did
this year. So June and July kind of switched around.
Yeah.
But apparently we're going to get nothing but more hot.
Yes.
Between now and October.
Apparently we're going to have a really late summer this year.
Exactly. So that would be fun. If you're visiting out here in October to go to our retreat, we might still have hot sun.
Well, I was just thinking that. Hopefully it stays up until, November.
Yeah. So you can stitch scary stitches with us. Michelle Lozon checking in from Scotia,
New York. Yeah.
Oh, there's not a Nova Scotia, just a Scotia. It's nice to see you.
Hi, Deb.
Hello, Deb. How's your butterfly biscuit coming along? You've been planning it. It looks really good. I hope you've been stitching on it. Virginia Susan Grace, good morning from hot, sunny Texas.
I bet it's hot. Yes.
Diane, oh dear, you're late. Oh, I don't know. Maybe
not that late, so you're good. Yeah.
I was just about to give you a heck.
Yeah.
No, not allowed.
Exactly. You're really late if you come in at like 5 to 11, and that's getting
we wouldn't be here.
Oh, we would, because we're normally
5 to 11. Oh, 5 to 11. I thought you meant 5 to 12.
It's only 9:30. What am I talking about?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
You're not late.
I'm confused. You're not late at all. Yeah.
Amber, hello from Kansas.
Exactly.
Good.
Oh, another person from Kansas.
And Monica is from Germany.
Good to see you.
Hello, all the way across the Atlantic.
Yeah.
And the North American continent. It's good to see you. And I think you're here for the first time. Have we seen Monica before?
I think we've seen Monica before.
Oh dear. Yeah. I think maybe I better not say that anymore because I'm just showing my age. Yeah. I can't remember. Joy says, not the best looking in winter. PJs. Oh. PJs and dressing gown and messy hair. Aw. That sounds like me when I'm not on camera.
That's right. Yes, me too.
I'm really glad you're enjoying the butterfly biscuit. Hello, Rachel. You're here from Israel. Aw, that's so nice that you're here. Diane says, so looking forward to the retreat. Me too.
Yes.
Can hardly wait to get the package. Yeah. The package still has to be made. I'll tell you, we've got lots to do for the package.
We do indeed.
But it's coming.
Yeah.
Deb says, not yet. Have a deadline piece working. Oh, I understand that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you got to get done what you got to get done.
That's right.
Just like we said at the beginning of our little stream here, we both said we put things on our list, and all week, Lisa said all week.
Scratching that one off today.
She can't possibly finish anything on her list, but she's done a whole bunch of stuff. Right?
I've done a whole bunch of stuff, but nothing on my list. No. So, yeah. It's hard to believe it's Friday already. It's like I still have 3 days worth of work to do.
Well, there's a long weekend. You can come into work.
I don't know.
I
might need that long weekend just to, get my mind wrapped around things again.
Jennifer Davies said, hello. Yeah. Loretta says, so looking forward to cooking to the retreat. Now you got cooking for us. Yeah. I know that's a spelling mistake. And you're looking forward, I understand. But still, it's kind of cute. You're going to be cooking at the retreat.
I really like cookies. Or fudge.
No, there's
fudge is always good too.
Yeah, exactly. Although that's pretty hard to import from America. You're not supposed to bring in food.
You're probably probably not. Well, fruit.
Fruit, and that's all. I don't know.
Fruit, meat.
No, they ask you for all
cookies
food.
Might be okay
if they're not. Like if they're sealed by the company, then you can bring things in.
Oh, okay. But if they're open, maybe not.
I don't
but
think
if you bribe the customs guy with a cookie,
that
he might let you in.
Yeah, no, that's very true. Heather says, hi from Madeira.
Hi, Heather. Good to see
I remember all the cottages. Hi, Heather. And Melissa Bernardo. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Jennifer says, I can't believe all the great people in the group from all over the world.
Yes, exactly.
Speaks, I'm sorry, I can't read that.
Sorry, I'll scroll up.
Speaks highly of your group.
Yeah.
Aw, that's so complimentary.
And Tammy says,
so very nice of you, Jennifer.
Driving back home from town listening. So hi, Tammy.
Hi, Tammy. You're always so busy.
That's right. Yes.
Rachel says that her wedding samplers are the framer. I bet you can hardly wait to get it back.
desperate to find another VS project.
Well.
Do we have a project for you?
You want something that might be big or small.
As challenging as the wedding sampler.
If it's as challenging as the wedding sampler, then maybe the Heirloom Christmas one might be a nice one.
Heirloom Christmas.
Although you might be Jewish, so that might not
stitching.
be the Christmas one might not be appropriate. Heirloom stitching.
Heirloom stitching sampler. I think that would be a great one.
Speaking of which,
I know
you are so clever.
Sorry.
It was a great lead-in. Segue.
Yeah.
We have to stop saying hello to people, but we will resume.
Yeah.
So the answer to the number, which we both agreed on,
absolutely,
was
before
100.
we started.
It was number 100.
Yeah.
The heirloom stitching sampler. Yay!
Yes.
So those of you who guessed that one, and that was more or less your favorite one that you could think of, were 4 people.
Four
I have to
people.
take off my glasses. Cynthia Tenney, 1. Deb Summerlot, 1. Linda Marchand, 1. And Tammy Thompson, 1. And congratulations to you both, all of you. Yay. And you're going to get a parcel in the mail. This is it, unaddressed, because there's goodies inside, and I could show them to you. But
then that was
the fun in that?
surprise.
Exactly. So we just got some little things in there.
Yeah.
Really, it's
nothing. Yeah.
So don't expect like a huge design and threads for that, but it is fun.
It's fun.
Yeah,
yes.
We really enjoy it. And I think that if the 4 of you could please send your mailing address to Lisa, which is at info@victoriasampler.com.
That's right.
So remember, info@victoriasampler.com.
And then
we'll address them and we'll mail them out Tuesday.
Yep.
So congratulations to all the winners. And I just wanted to look at this list too, because the list was really cool. This might help you, Rachel, as far as, thinking about projects that many people thought were their favorites. So there's Christmas Treasures, number 98.
Yeah.
Heart's Delight, and there it is, Heirloom Christmas. There's quite a few of those.
Heirloom Christmas, absolutely.
And 142, it's called the first gingerbread tree, but I think that is the gingerbread tree. We call it that anyway. And let's see, Thanksgiving Sampler. Now that's a really nice one. Santa's Village is a popular one. The Quilting Bee for people for quilting. Bumblebee Pincushion, yay! That's this one.
Yes,
that's
exactly.
That's our newest one. Right?
Yeah.
And what else is there? The Mothers and Daughters Sampler, which is really special for people
that's a
who
good
have
one too.
mothers and daughters. And again, another
Strawberry Pincushion.
Strawberry. I Love My Dog was somebody's favorite.
Yeah.
Harbor Village, Stitching Witches.
Yeah, that's also a good one.
Thanks, Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Gingerbread Retreat Cottage, which is unusual. I think that's awesome. Harbor Village again, Mothers and Daughters. 12 Days of Christmas, which is that long, thin,
that was a fun
velcro.
piece to stitch, actually.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Because there's lots in it.
Yeah.
And lots of specialty stitches, but
really short bands, so it doesn't take that long to actually stitch it.
Exactly. The Sunflower Street Sampler, Seaside Garden Sampler, and more Heirloom Christmas, Bumblebee Lace, Silk Wisteria, and then a bunch of numbers, which is awesome, but I don't know what the numbers are. Heirloom Christmas again, and Christmas Treasures again, Autumn Garden. So there's a whole bunch of them that were recommended, or as far as the numbers were concerned. And it could have been any one of those, but for some reason, both of us chose number 100.
We did.
No idea why. I said, well, what do you think? And we didn't actually write it down, but she said 100. I said, but that's what I was going to say. So congratulations to the winners.
Yeah.
Yay.
That's good.
And I'll post them, the winners' names
later
also.
on.
Yeah, in the chat group so that people will know. Those people will know. If you're not here or if you haven't heard this message, it's important that you send us your email. So your mailing address at info@victoriasampler.com.
Absolutely.
Please. So that was cool. And now we have to continue to say hello.
Exactly.
Doris Dieners.
Hi, Doris.
Hello.
Good to see you.
And Loretta, I meant coming to the retreat.
Yeah.
We know what you meant.
I still like the cooking for the retreat. So, that was
me
good.
Too.
Yeah.
Actually, we can avail you of a nice kitchen.
Yeah.
And, you can come here to my kitchen and you can just
cook away.
Cook away, no problem. And Marty says, one of my favorite places, yes, Jennifer Davis comes from. Tammy Thompson says, I have to leave my phone out in Mom's car. I hope you heard that you
good.
won, Tammy.
Yeah, Thompson, exactly.
Kathleen says, they have never asked or said anything about food when I have flown in for the retreats. Oh,
good.
They always ask me
when you're flying out.
I know. It's the American customs that asks me.
Yeah.
That's probably where I got mixed up. Are you bringing any food in here?
Yes, right. Exactly.
Though, they don't want me to not bring it in because it could be Canadian and they want me to buy American food.
Oh, that could be, yeah. I think it's got to do with the agriculture. So, bringing bugs or, contaminated food. So
Rachel's all excited. Oh, go on, tempt me. So we figured you need to look at the number 100.
Absolutely.
Heirloom stitching sample.
That's
Rachel,
right.
have a look at it online, okay? Yes, you are Jewish, and that is just fine. I understand you wouldn't do the Christmas one.
Absolutely.
Jennifer says, oh, darn, I missed a contest. Yeah. The next time we have a contest, it's going to be for everyone on the group. Like, not just for the people who are here.
That are watching at this one time.
Exactly. So we're going to have an open contest, and it's going to be for everyone. It'll last for a week. People can send in whatever it is or answer whatever the poll that I'm going to make. Yeah. And then we will give it to everyone, not just the people who are listening at the time. But, it's kind of fun to have little ones here.
Absolutely.
I kind of like it.
Yes, Cynthia.
Yay!
You just chose the right one.
And so did Dad. Yay! Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so cute. Ooh, thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. You guys guessed the right number.
Thank you.
So
Yeah.
yes, do send them.
Thank you.
Good. Yeah, that's good. It looks like we don't have to send anything out to people.
Rosie. Hi, Rosie. Good to see you.
We're so funny. We're not, at least we're not like boring. We're just funny.
We're just funny. And some days funnier than others. So, yeah.
Yeah, you should have seen us this morning. Really funny.
That's right.
Kathy says the Christmas sampler has always been my favorite, or has been my favorite piece to do. Thank you. That's lovely. Now I did.
Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome, Tammy. Good. Lorraine Paul says Canadian custom. Yeah, there you go. So they ask you because you're coming from Australia, and Americans ask me because I'm coming from Canada. So I don't get asked when I come back into Canada.
Don't you?
No, they don't care. So I don't know. Maybe it's certain customs always.
But Lorraine
asked.
has gotten asked.
Obviously, but then I'm not coming from Australia.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, that could be.
Good morning, Tanya. Nice to see you. Good day to stay in and stitch, is it?
Yeah.
I think here it's going to be a little bit more cloudy today, although it was very sunny this morning.
Very sunny, but it's going to be windy. It's quite windy out there.
And for us, then, that's a good day to stay inside.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's good. Autumn designs are my favorite. Yeah, there's so many suggestions. I put a post out. What was the post again? Oh, yes.
Ideas. The next stitch along.
Exactly. And I wanted to just comment on it because I wrote down all the ideas.
Oh, did you?
I did indeed. So first there were the theme ideas, which were autumn leaves and things that were to do with harvest, etc. Any kind of autumn theme, which makes sense because in September we are going to be moving towards autumn, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then there's also the animals. Now, you guys, the animals that you chose, not you all, but the few people that mentioned animals, the first one that I had to laugh about was the sloth.
Yeah.
Or the sloth, or whatever you call it, the really slow. Apparently it's a thing. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
And the other one was really funny to me, was elephants.
Yeah.
Which, it's a cool animal.
Absolutely.
I have no idea how to put an elephant in my
well, you did
sampler.
on Noah's Garden.
Noah's Garden has an elephant
on it.
You're absolutely right. And owls and foxes with grapes. Got that. And peacocks.
Oh.
So we've got lots of animal ideas.
Yeah.
And somebody actually made a point of saying autumn, not Halloween.
Not Halloween, yeah.
Because, we did a Halloween
last year.
So it makes sense.
Absolutely.
And then somebody else said teapots and cups and tea bags. That's kind of a cute idea.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not as seasonal, but maybe we can have autumn teapot.
Yeah.
You can mishmash some of those things. And then there was another one called, sorry, I couldn't read that. Succulents.
Succulents.
So what is
cactus?
That's what I thought. A cactus is a succulent, right? So, but then she said magnolia right afterwards. So
Floral.
but succulents are different than magnolias.
Exactly.
So
You don't really have those in the same area.
that's okay. Those are good ideas.
Yeah.
And I love the grapes and foxes. For some reason, I could just see them, little foxes with grapes. But then there were also some suggestions for stitches, and a variety of people said pulled thread or heart hanger. So I think this time we're going to include some of the more fancy cut work stitches.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
They'll be the beginner ones.
Yes.
And you can fancy them up if you're an advanced stitcher. I think the
Good idea.
pulled thread, Donna did some pulled thread. It was very cute.
Beautiful. Yes.
And finally, there was one person that gave a suggestion for two people that gave suggestions for the form. So she suggested a needlework pocket. You know, like a little etui or something to put things in, and or a needle roll. So what do you think of the needle roll?
Yeah.
She even had every band figured out in her head.
Oh.
One band of leaves, one of woodland beasties, one of campfires, one of tents, one of snowy mountains, and one of cardinals.
Oh.
So it seems to me it's like an autumn camping trip.
Yeah.
Right? On a needle roll.
Yeah.
So those are all such great ideas. I just love them. And if you have any other ideas, I am listening. Right? As when you're designing something new, particularly for this group, because it has to be fairly general. It has to be everybody, as many people as possible can identify with it. I can't do elephants. I'm sorry. I would love to, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make it a little more general. The season is fairly general.
Yeah.
And having a pocket or a needle roll, those are general ideas. So I think that somehow we'll get something out of here and it'll come up in September. Any more ideas?
Just keep on passing the ideas along.
Exactly. Yeah. We had Biscore new idea last time that I just grabbed onto. It was a very nice, simple piece so that you could really have fun with the inventiveness of the piece. Because I don't want to give you all of the specific instructions for things, right?
Yes.
And those of you who are not heart hangerists, for instance, you can leave out the heart hanger that I suggest. But if you are, then it's nice sometimes to put that in there. So this next time is going to have a few of those in there. So what do you think about that?
That sounds good.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
The question came from the group, and somebody said, how do you attach the buttons on both sides of the Biscore new? Where's the Biscore new? We don't have one.
We don't have one. But normally what I do is,
here's the two buttons.
For the bottom button, I put
here's the button.
Yeah.
You can point to my fingers.
So if that's the bottom button,
yes.
And this is the bottom of it, or is that the side?
No.
Anyway,
it's a top button. This is a bottom button.
Okay. So for the bottom button, you want your thread, two ends of a double, one length of thread, go through the holes of the button. Okay. So then you become a double-stranded thread, and then you come up through the Biscore new, which anchors the button at the bottom. You go through the button at the top and come back down. So you keep on going up and down with your thread.
Right. But up here, there's still an end.
No. Yeah, well,
this was a loop to begin with, is it?
It's a loop coming through the button.
Yes, I see that. So there was a loop going down here and up again.
Exactly. So you've got the loop coming through the two holes of the button, up through the top, and then down through the button again.
Keep going.
Yeah. Okay. So you keep going through. When you come through the bottom, you're not going to go through the hole of the button. You're going to come out through underneath the button, and then you're going to wrap around the button, and you're going to go back underneath and bring the needle out to the side.
Way over here.
Yeah, well, out the end of the Biscore new, and that
usually
basically anchors it enough.
Well, that was a really good explanation. I know that my two little fingers were the buttons, so sorry about that, but it was the best way we knew how to explain it. I think that if you start on the top through the button, come out through another button, comes back through the bottom button, and up through the top button, don't you have an end then?
No, because you've got two ends of the thread through the needle.
Okay.
The loop is actually looped underneath the bottom button.
Oh, it's a loop start.
Yeah, it's a loop start, but using the button
I got it wrong.
as the center point of those two ends of thread. So
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I made a mistake.
It's very hard to explain,
with your hands.
With the hands. So I hope that makes sense.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Lorraine says she looks suspicious because when she gets asked in Los Angeles and again when you enter Canada. Now you're just from very far away, and they can't imagine someone living that far away.
Yes, coming all the way here.
Oh, Rachel's got a suggestion: a freestyle band sampler, top and bottom designed, and then a selection of bands to choose from to customize your own.
Yeah.
Well, Rachel, that sounds awesome, and I want you to do some customization.
Yeah.
But these designs that I'm making are actually they're free, so I'm going to take little time, not provide a whole bunch of ideas. So if you have any ideas, though, please put them in. That's great to substitute for what I say. But thank you. And I do like the idea of some freestyle embroidery in there rather than all canvas.
Absolutely. You can use really whatever nice stitches you want that
absolutely
might not be listed on the design itself.
So actually, I use the Lazy Daisies a lot, and that's a freestyle stitch, right?
Yeah.
So there may be other freestyle stitches like the feather stitch, etc. But a lot of people are counted cross stitch people, and that's the basis for most of the people that come here. So I'll probably add some of those in too, and I try to keep it as accessible as possible. But please change anything I make that's too basic for you. How's that?
Yeah.
So Deb says teapots, huh? I drink a lot of tea. Nice idea.
Yeah,
I agree.
I like the idea too.
Joy says you also mentioned a name band, but I love sloths and all animals.
Yep.
Mentioned a name band. I love sloths too. They just really look cool on the National Geographic Channel.
That's right.
Sloths for me.
Yeah.
That's who it was for.
Yeah.
Margaret Bauer says, I love Hardanger. I think that's who, Margaret Bauer.
Exactly. Heather says hares for autumn.
Hares. Oh, good idea. Bunnies. Yes. More Hardanger for Margaret. Deb says needle roll. I tend to agree. We haven't done a needle roll forever.
For a while.
Yeah, and it would be nice maybe to point out that we do have a wonderful finishing leaflet for needle rolls.
Yes, we do.
I do consume lots of tea or coffee.
Yeah.
And tea is too. Oh, coffee and tea is too. I inherited the habit from my mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are good idea. Mushrooms.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually love mushrooms, like the way they grow, and
they're very interesting. Absolutely.
Oh, that was bad spelling. No problem. No problem. We kind of got it. Love needle rolls. Okay.
Yeah.
So it looks like we're chatting away here, and a few more people like needle rolls.
Exactly. Diane says, what is a needle roll?
Oh, don't we have one here?
I don't know if we've got one out or not.
Some in the back room.
Do you want me to go hunting?
Yeah, because I think there's a drawer.
I'll go hunting.
Thank you. In kind of on the middle of the right-hand bank of drawers. I think we have a couple of needle rolls there. Love needle rolls. Me too. And now I get to use the mouse because Lisa's always on the mouse, She just uses the mouse all the time. Love needle rolls. Needle case. Yes, Rachel. I like that idea too. And that was really what we said, a pocket or a needle case. That sounds good. Irina, you're here. That's so nice to see you. It could be a panel that is large enough for a needle roll, and it could be folded for a needle case or frame. Absolutely. See, you're just so inventive. Deb says, that's how I attach my buttons too. Thank you for the clarification. So everyone, here's a needle roll.
Here's a needle roll.
So this is the heirloom Christmas needle roll. It's taken from that.
Exactly.
Right? And that was an addition in our heirloom Christmas leaflet, was it?
Yep.
Yeah. So the back is obviously sewn together, and there's no stitching on the back.
Yeah.
But it's like a little sampler that you kind of wrap around. But you finish it with some hem stitching around the top and bottom.
Yeah.
So that adds to the whole look of it.
And then you have a ribbon that ties
them together.
Yeah. So.
And we have lots of them in our catalog.
Yes.
Lots of additions to other patterns.
They almost look like a Christmas cracker.
They kind of do.
Yes.
So there you go. That would be a needle roll. Anybody interested in that? So maybe what we'll do. Oh, Marty says it on YouTube. Yes. Janet says, Janet Dean is here. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good to see you. And Nina is here. Lovely. Teapots for different seasons. Since the seasons are reversed for the Southern Hemisphere, that would work for everyone.
Yay.
See, now you're thinking about everyone. That is awesome.
Yeah. Great idea, Kathleen.
That's a great idea. I love needle rolls. Thanks. Joy says, I love the designs because they're open-ended and I use them as a learning experience to develop color and design. That's the idea. And a name tag. I forgot about the name tag. Oh. Remember we were going to do a name tag?
We were, yeah.
We ended up doing a viscornu instead.
Okay, yes.
Uh-oh. Maybe we can do a name tag. What do you think?
Yeah, that would be good too.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Needle roll or name tag. Which would go best? Needle roll for Christmas, name tag for autumn? What do you think?
Yeah, a lot of people go to retreats in the autumn, so.
And lots of people would like crackers at Christmas.
Crackers at Christmas, so you could do that. Do a name tag for September and a needle roll for November.
Christmas needle roll cracker for December.
Thanksgiving.
November, yes.
Yep.
So there. Now, what about that idea? I think that gets everyone. Stunning needle roll, gorgeous needle. Oh, thank you. Oh, this one. That's this one.
That's right.
That's so cute. I love needle rolls. Name tags for retreats. Exactly. That's actually a really good idea, Diane, and that's a good time for us to make a needle roll for those of you who are coming to retreat and for everyone else, so you can join in. Well, those are really great thoughts. Oh, speaking of great thoughts, we had this in mind.
We did.
This is our
spindle pin cushion, and we're now taking wait lists for it for our next order that should be coming in early September sometime. And so I have a few people on the wait list already. So if you're wanting the spindle pin cushion, please email us at info@victoriasampler.com, and then I'll email you back saying what you need to do next.
That's great, because this is the bumblebee one, but you know we have a strawberry one.
That's right. The strawberry one is here.
We have a Victorian one, which a number of people are now stitching.
Absolutely. So that's that.
And we have other ones. So these spindle pin cushions.
There's those things for that one.
The spindle pin cushions themselves is what we're talking about, not the designs, which you would have to buy separately.
But the wooden spindle pin cushion.
Exactly. So
and then of course there's also the beehive scissor holder.
Forgot that goes with the bee.
That's right.
There. We didn't have all the pieces here, but just to remind you that we're now taking orders again.
Yes.
There was a brief moment there where we had
some in stock,
and then they're out again.
Brief is right.
That's right. Exactly. So anyway, that's the pin cushions. But remember, we said something about perhaps making an autumn pin cushion.
Oh, I like that idea too.
And I don't know if I have time. I honestly, okay, so first of all, I want to backtrack for a second. Mainly, I want to tell people, and it may be that you will pass it on to somebody. I'm working on a really big project that is not designing, but it is to do with teaching online. And that big project is just coming to a head now. And I've not been designing. I just haven't got the time to do everything, much as I would like to.
I know.
As much as I miss designing. So anyway, this is the one that we were thinking of as an autumn pin cushion. So I may not get it done for this year, but remember last year we decided that last week we decided we were going to look at the
play with colors.
Yeah, exactly. And so those are the colors. Lisa's going to bring the other two colors sort of in there. So that's on
Hang on, and then I've got some metallic gray here as well.
Just separate them out a little bit.
Okay. Hang on. I've only got 10 fingers, and right now they're not cooperating with me.
That's okay. There we go.
There we go.
So there we go. So those are the ideas.
Yes.
Okay. And there's not, like, there may be more threads that would go, but those are the threads that may just go for a pin cushion.
Exactly. Or you go on this color.
Exactly. So now we're going to put them all on that one. Oh no, drop the best one.
I know, drop the best green.
I found this green. Here we go. So we put those on, put those on, put that on. And somehow I feel like the darker colors look really good on there.
I agree.
There, let's just show that one.
Yeah,
there.
Yeah, I think they go the darker.
You agree?
Yeah.
Everybody?
I think the darker. So as much as I like the lighter one, but
the lighter one might be good. Someone's mentioned it might be good for a autumn thing. So we might just use it for this new autumn name tag.
Yeah.
And Patricia St. Clair is here.
Hi, Patricia. Good to see you.
Jennifer says, I vote for a needle roll. I love your other name tags I've done. There's one in the free patterns, but I don't use it. I just look at it.
Yeah.
Oh, I get you. I understand completely.
If you're not going to a retreat, chances are you probably wouldn't wear it.
Exactly. Marty, the retreat is getting close, and we're working now, or rather Lisa is working this coming week on the finishing for the retreat project.
Exactly.
You know, we have these other priorities all the time for business. It's too bad.
It's not ready to show yet.
Sorry.
But it's going to be spectacular or spooktacular.
Deb Summerlot says, either one works. It's a personal decision. Yeah, that's one wonderful thing is if I'm doing it, I get to decide.
You get to decide. That's right.
Janice, that sounds wonderful. Thank you. I really appreciate that, Jennifer Davis. I know it's really important that I try to keep up with all the promises I make, but honestly, as soon as I make a promise, I know I shouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't always work out.
No.
It's just each design takes literally 3 weeks, if not more.
Yeah.
And that's just the design part. You have to get the materials in, all that stuff. So it just takes time.
And your brain has to be free of all other obstruction side.
Yeah, the current project is really exciting. I'm really looking forward to having it launch.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, I also know that
you've got to concentrate on it and get it to, you know, Victoria Sampler perfection.
Yes, that's what we like. And Heather says, will we get to see your online tutoring project? Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be very sad if you couldn't see it. That's the whole point, though.
Yeah.
Thank you, though, for asking. Pretty, lovely colors. Almost missed you again, Norma. Oh, dear. I'm so glad you saw us. Yeah. Michelle agrees.
Yeah. Darker color. I know.
Yeah.
Darker.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Joy. Yeah, I will take care of myself. Otherwise, Lisa will get after me.
Yes, I will.
Darker.
Darker. I'll tell you, take a break. You need to go away.
She does.
Yeah.
The light fabric washes out the colors.
It does.
Does it, though? I mean, I could put darker colors on the light fabric, but it still seems to wash them out.
Absolutely.
Anyway, so definitely darker.
Darker.
And darker.
Yeah, everybody's going darker.
Okay, so that's it.
Yeah.
And maybe we can use the lighter for this autumn theme.
Yeah.
We'll see what we can do, because there's going to be some browns and some bright yellows and things like that. So it might work.
It's just a matter of the colors you choose to stitch with on the fabric.
Exactly. I usually do that first, is get my palette going.
Absolutely.
And then I look at the linen I thought I was going to use, and I go,
yeah, no, that's not the right one. Yeah.
That's right. Oh, my goodness. Lots of
everybody's
darkers.
Going darker.
Thank you. 37 votes for the dark. That's funny. Originally, I like the lighter, but you're right. The threads look great on the.
Yeah,
thank
they
you.
do.
Isn't designing your first love? Can't wait to see what you come up with. Absolutely, it is. It's actually first is designing, and then really close second is teaching. So it's really hard sometimes to make room for the teaching.
Everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, for sure. And in fact, I remember when we first started Victoria Sampler, I remember Richard saying, so what is it that you want to accomplish with the Victoria Sampler? And I said, I want it to be a conduit for my designing, because I'll design anyway if I can help it. And it wouldn't be so bad if I could just design on my own, because I just love playing with colors, and I'm sure you all feel the same way. As far as I'm concerned, though, if I could just design and the conduit is there and everyone takes care of everything, then I could just, that's all I could do.
Absolutely.
And that would be awesome.
But we need to build up to that. So
exactly, because we did actually let it go for a while.
We did.
And now we have to kind of revamp, new website, new teaching. There's just
a whole bunch of projects on the go at the moment.
And they're all technical.
Yeah.
Right? So it's all new to me. It's just like, ooh.
Yeah. Learning new programs and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Anyway, it's fun, when it becomes easier. But at first, it's really daunting. So we're getting there.
We are.
And Beth Daniel says, hello.
Hi.
Kathy says, use the lighter fabric for a sunset.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, that sounds nice.
Yeah, I could just see that with
absolutely
like silhouettes.
Yes.
Or that kind of, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Kathy.
Yep.
So I've written down all the things I wanted to talk about. Do you have something to talk about?
No, I usually just, wing it. And sometimes it was better than others. So, yeah.
Well, no, I mean, it's always great to have things ready to talk about.
Yes,
But
it
is there
is.
anything that all of our fans out there, all of our family, Victoria Sampler family, want to talk about? Is there any question that you have? Because we're just about to say goodbye. It's quarter
Yes.
after. And generally we end up doing that, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of starting to
Absolutely.
say goodbye around this time. If there is any other questions, we're waiting for one. If you have any comments to make or whatever, we're very happy to answer anything that you've got. By the way, I did want to say something. Sometimes I get a number of messages on my Facebook Messenger.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really hard for me to answer everywhere. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm trying now to kind of make it so that the messages that come in for the Victoria Sampler, not for me personally, but for the Victoria Sampler, that they go to Lisa at info@victoriasampler.com, number one, unless it's for me as a designer or whatever, that's fine. But email is still our preferred way of dealing with all our customers.
Exactly. If you have any questions in regards to where your order is,
for instance,
or where you can find a design or anything like that, email info@victoriasampler.com, because Thea doesn't necessarily know the answers to those questions.
And then I get it on my messenger, and I've got my phone. I'm going, well, I can't answer this.
That's right, exactly. So
don't get me wrong. I'd love to hear from you, but please keep the Victoria Sampler business stuff, like where's your order and all that. Yeah. Send it to the email office, basically.
That's right.
That would be really appreciated. Yeah. And also, I love chatting with you in the group, and I do really comb the group. But if there's also messenger things, then it just becomes
it gets
too
a little
much.
Confusing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
so have pity on me, please.
That's right, exactly. Time, we run out of time every day, so.
And we love hearing from you, so don't stop. But do it in the chat group or at the office.
Absolutely.
Thank you, thank you. Thanks to Linda Marchand. Yeah. Linda says you both do. Yes, yes, I read that in the message. Well, thanks to you all for joining us today.
Yeah.
I feel like, Mr. Dress Up. No, was it Mr. Dress Up? The neighborhood. The neighborhood.
Yeah.
Who's that?
It was either Gentle Giant.
No.
Friendly Giant.
No, it wasn't the Friendly Giant. It was the man who put the sweater on and the slippers.
Oh, that's
I can't remember his name now. And she's really
Mr.
good.
Rogers.
Yes. I feel like we're saying, and thank you all for coming.
That's right. It's been a pleasant morning.
Yes. And we're all going to go on to the rest of our lives.
That's right. Exactly.
Thank you so much. Marty, thank you. I'm going to read your little message very soon. And thanks, Lorraine. Mr. Rogers. You can think of that in the middle of the night. That's good. Aw. You guys have a wonderful weekend.
Everybody have a great weekend.
Thank you very much for coming. We really love it. And so
Mr. Rogers. Great. Okay.
Well, we're going to say goodbye now.
Exactly.
We'll see you next week.
See you all next week. Have a good stitching week. Bye-bye.